Hey guys, and welcome back.
And thanks for joining us today.
So we're taking you on a campground tour today. Where are we?
We are at the Thousand Trails, Lynchburg in Gladys, Virginia.
All right, let's go check out the amenities, go for a little drive around the park, and see what we see. As you come in from Mollies Creek, before you get to the guardhouse, there's going to be a left-hand turn, and that brings you over here to where the office is. So the one to my right is the office. The one to the left seems to be like a storage of sorts. You can get your packages delivered here. It will come to the office, and they didn't charge me. Like the Florida Thousand Trails charge you $5. So that is a plus. As you're driving down the long road, I think it's called Mollies Creek, to get to the campground, there is going to be a guardhouse, and if somebody is at the gate, they'll check you in. Otherwise, park over to your left and call them from the walkie-talkie that's hanging here by the gate, and they'll come out and check you in. After you're checked in, they give you a code. It's on the little pass that you hang on your windshield, and you have to type it in on the pad. You actually have to get out of the truck to go put it in and get back in the truck. So one moment. Oh, and the code does change every single Friday. Okay. And we're in. So we are gonna go for a little drive because this campground is enormous. We won't be walking to each amenity. We will drive to them and show you everything there is to see. So once you come in from the guardhouse there, you can come down the street and you'll notice there's boat trailers parked here. That's because the launch is straight ahead, but you can come in here and park. There's your garbage here as well. And then this big fence is a combination of both pickleball as well as tennis. So you have, I believe the pickleball is the blue outline and the tennis is the white. I'm not sure. It's a little bit of a mess and the paint is kind of smeared, so it might be hard to distinguish, but at least they are pretty big courts. This is your very first amenity. Let's continue on and see what else we see throughout this campground. Lou actually just pointed out that the field back there behind the tennis and pickleball court is also a baseball field. So that's pretty cool. We are going to take you first through the loop for loop A and loop B. We're not going to do them individually because they're basically side by side. So we're going to do the outside loop, and there's no amenities inside these loops. Loop A does have a dump station, propane, and obviously their own bathhouse, and then loop B has their own bathhouse. That is it, but let's see what they look like. Very primitive. This little curve is where you're going to go for the dump station. Otherwise, the rest is all campsites. Some craters, because I drove through here a little bit earlier, so you do have to be very careful. The roads are basically all dirt, gravel, and rock. That's it. No asphalt.
Oh, it's pretty. Nice job.
Now keep in mind this campground at this point is pretty empty, and that's because the season literally just opened. Thousand Trails Lynchburg for this Thousand Trails just opened May 1st. And when did we check in?
May 2nd.
I told you. You see the dips in the road?
I'm getting a flashback.
Going kind of back to Whitney a little bit here.
Yeah. Oh, thank God the trailer didn't have to come through here. I mean, we do have a 6-inch lift, but can you imagine opening the cabinets after this?
Oh no. That was the end of B, so now this starts back into A again.
Yep.
Ooh, the back sights of A back into the lake. These are some nice sights then right here.
Red is for A, yellow is for B.
Okay, I didn't catch that. Good catch. And then straight ahead is the dumpster for A and the bathrooms for A as well. You'll see all these branches out here. They're obviously still clearing stuff out and getting things ready for the season. So like I said, they opened the 1st. We checked in on the 2nd. Today's the 3rd.
Yeah, and that's the season for Thousand Trails because there are some people here that are annuals.
Right, exactly. So we're gonna pull back out, and the main street that we came from is gonna basically be the very first street we're gonna pass.
So there's a sign.
No RVs. You can actually see some of them from here. You have that cabana out in the distance, and you got a playground there for the kids, and the horseshoes, basketball court, a squirrel hanging out. Nasty gray skies. It's gonna start pouring any moment now.
Look how black it is.
It is black over there. Well, this is definitely a first. Never have we ever been at a campground that the pool has been drained. It looks blue because it's painted, but there's no water in there whatsoever. That's a really big pool though. That is the largest pool I've seen to date. And they have this separate little section. Look, it's higher, I guess, for the kiddies. And then the bathrooms. Lou did mention that if the pool doesn't have water, this is more than likely locked, and the building is more than likely locked and not accessible either. But I did want to get out and show it to you up close because it's enormous. And then straight ahead is the lake, which you can fish at. They asked that you catch and release. They just dropped, I forgot how many catfish. There's bass, there's trout. You can kayak in it. There's a boat launch. And they did separate, you'll notice, instead of it being grassy, it's like dirt. So it's kind of like a man-made beach. So you can swim in it as well. So that is really nice. We've got some shuffleboard. What an amazing view to play shuffleboard. More of the playground continues out by the trees with picnic tables. I love it. I absolutely love it. We're only here till the 5th, and we're here with friends, so can't really drop our kayaks because we're hanging out with them, but I would love to go in the water and float around a little bit. All right, let's head back to the truck and see what else there is to see. He's going to go ahead and turn around. I'm going to go ahead and just walk over to this side to see what there is here. No point in jumping back in the car. So let's see what's in this building. I would venture to say that this is sort of like an outdoors stage, especially since the guard did tell us that they usually have bands come and play. So this is probably what that is, especially with the lighting up there. Probably where the bands come and play. I can envision this lawn full of camping chairs, watching the bands. How much fun! All right, so from the stage down to here, there was some activities going on earlier here because our friends came by and said, oh, there's lemonade and cookies, and we heard music. But I don't remember what we were going to walk the girls. We were taking a shower and cleaning up the rig. So we didn't come out, but soda machine. I guess this is their rec hall. Ping pong table in there. I don't see billiards. I see a few tables. And then out here, this was jam-packed earlier. And then the lake view. Oh, there's a nest up there. Let's continue before the rain comes. I was yelling at Lou to turn around, but I don't think she can hear me. Got another dumpster on this side. Basically, after this, the next thing left is doing B Loop, which is where we're staying right now. Let me cut through here since I do see she's still parked over there. No, not B Loop, C Loop. So I think that's basically the end of the amenities. Where we're at in C Loop, there is another building, also with a lake view. Oh, laundry. Let's check out the laundry. Okay. So we've got 2 dryers, $1 each, quarters only. Hey, at least you don't have to collect more cards. And then 2 washers, $1.50 each. I will say for such a large campground, 2 and 2 is a little too little. It's an area for cantina. Don't know if they have people come and serve food. Looks like there's another room back here. I guess while I'm in here, might as well come check it out. Oh, lots of comfortable seating and a TV. A locked door. Men's restroom. Women's restroom. No sign on this one. And then out from the other side, there's a truck. Oh, it's thundering. So in front of that stage area, before you enter Loop C, there's another little playground here. You'll notice this one has like a whole playground set with swings and slides and seesaw, all kinds of good stuff. Let's prop the phone this time. Alright, so we're entering Loop C. And this one really doesn't have any amenities. There is one building with a bunch of tables in it. That's all that's in there, facing out to the lake. A beautiful deck in the back. I'm going to try to capture that for you guys. And basically a dumpster. All back in sights, no pull-throughs. And there is basically a road that leads you into the lake drive. It could be a drive, a hike, bike ride, just no RVs. Off the windshield so you guys can get a better look from the side as to what the sights look like. This is the other structure here in Loop C. Let's take a little peek inside. It's a piano, tons of tables, some board games, books, and brochures, restrooms, and bulletin board. The inside, you know, it's okay. The best part is back here. Yes, the planks are a little worn, but it's all about the view. You can come out here and start your day drinking coffee by the lake, or even come out here and watch the sunset. I'm sure it must be spectacular. And right there's the road that you can turn on. And you can literally drive your vehicle if you want. It doesn't have to be a golf cart only. All around the lake. They also have hiking trails throughout the lake. And all the way back there, there's some picnic tables and benches. It's just spectacular. So you'll see our site is pretty basic, but it is very spacious between that side and this side. We do have a small fire pit. Ours is the ones that they made basically out of rocks. Most campsites have them like this, made out of rocks. Others have the metal ones. They did already leave some wood here off to the side. And it came with this picnic table. As you can see, that's what it looks like facing out. The sites behind us are above a hill, so it's not like we are back to back. Lots of trees, lots of shade, lots of leaves. Sewer. We got lucky. Ours is back here, whereas our friend that is our neighbor, he has it all the way in the front. Got your pedestal. And again, we're in C5. Oh, this one is just 30, not 30 and 50. I hope you enjoyed this campground tour. If you did, please be sure to give us a big thumbs up and stay tuned for the review. That's an upcoming video.
That's right. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get notified every time we upload a video. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.